Guys, it's Dad and Lad golf team. We're here in our house and we're going to go outside to do some chipping and trudge.
Chipping and trudge. So the last video we were in the house because the weather wasn't great and it was dark. So we did some indoor putting, just working on getting a baseline of how many putts we're going to make in a row.
30.
From 6 feet, yeah, that's the aim, 30. Today he's just come home from school, a bit wet. We're going to go out now just before it gets too dark, and like he said, we're just going to work on some chipping. We're going to work on landing spots, so where we want the ball to land, and then ultimately roll out. So like Lockie says, he's heard it from Tiger, what do we have to control? Trudge. So we're going to control trajectory. And how do we do that? So we found it to come in a bit lower. Where do I need to put the ball? Back foot. So we're going to play with ball position to control trajectory for different distance shots.
Are you going to do the high one?
We'll do the high one. So where do we need to push? Where do we need to put that ball?
Near front foot.
Yeah, towards the front foot. So he knows all this. And for Lachlan, for Lad, it's all about strike for you, isn't it? And we say, what's better than fat? Thin. So if he's hitting a bad shot, we want his bad shot to be a little bit on the thin side, just so it's still going forward. Because he's getting bigger. Show me your muscles. Show me your muscles. Whoa, massive. So he's getting bigger, but still, if he catches it a bit heavy, it's not really travelling anywhere, that ball. So thin for him's better. So we're going to work on strike to control that trajectory, high and low. Alright guys, next time you see us, we'll be out in the little chipping and putting area in the back garden. So, see you in a minute. Yeah, come on, keep going. So we're just working on just flighting that ball and land it in that net. So we've thrown that a bit too far. Just got to control this trudge. And how would you make that ball go a little bit lower down? Where would you need to put it? Towards
your back foot.
Towards our back foot. Brilliant. Perfect. So Lad has just done some really short stuff. We can just on landing it just on the fringe. Okay, we've moved it back a little bit, and Lad's just going to keep working and just changing how far he throws that ball. So he's landed it a little bit short. Same again, landed it a little bit short, so he's going to just try and just hit it a bit firmer. Perfect. And again, as you can see, what he's trying to work on is his strike. So his bad shot, he tends to get it a little bit heavy. So we always say to him, I'll get him to say it in a minute. What do we say? What's better than fat? Thin. So for Lachlan, for Lad, if he catches it a little bit thin, just because of his size, it's a little bit better than if he catches it heavy. Because his thins are still, that went in, his thins are still going to go forward a little bit for him. Okay, so he's going to do one more and then we're going to move the net back a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so he's had a few goes. He's got about, oh, let's have a look. He's got quite a few in. He's missed 2, but that's not bad. We're now moving it back to the 3rd level. So that's his beautiful little sandwich swing, but now he's going to try and chip it into this one. So it's a bit hard, he's just said. So this is getting a bit darker, but we'll still be okay. It's a bit thin, but it's not bad. That'll work for.
Because like we say, thin's better than fat.
You, like we said, thin's better than fat. Ooh, that was almost very good.
What?
So Lachlan plays a lot at Formby Hall, which is quite sand-based, the par 3 course there. So as we all know, beautiful shot. So we all know if you're playing sand-based, if you're catching it a little bit heavy, just like in a bunker, it's going nowhere. So this for him is great practice. Just landed it a bit short, didn't it? No, it was a bit short, wasn't it, champ? Okay. Just step down a bit, let's see if I can get a better angle. Good effort. One more, and then we'll move it back. He said, when am I having a go? I'm going to have a go after he gets past this last stage. Oh, that was beautiful. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but that was beautiful. So I'm going to move it back just one more stage. Yeah, just going to move it back once more. We're just going to work from here now. So yeah, the hole's here, but for this drill, he's not really working on playing to a hole. Beautiful shot. He's working on playing to a landing spot. So for him, when he's in competition, I can, or he can, more than me, he's better than me. He can start looking at landing spots and trying to land the ball there, which I think is quite a good skill for somebody his age. That was a lovely shot. Do a couple more, champ. It's just starting to rain now. Rain's coming down a little bit. It's nearly his tea time as well, but he always gets a bit of practice in before tea. Touch short, but not bad. Again, it's the strike that he's concerned about at the minute. That's what we're working on with him. Lovely shot. Just landed on the blue rod, which is only just short, but it's just good stuff what he's doing here. Oh, that wasn't a real ball. That was one of his indoor balls. It's not travelled anywhere for him. Strixon. Who plays with Strixons? Mark who? Mark Crossfield. Shout out for Mark Crossfield there. And this is the real coach, Lockie, isn't it, Lockie? You're the real coach. Come on, let's see one more. See if we can flight it in. Oh, ooh, yeah, he's gone in. One bouncing in. That's good stuff, okay? So Dad's going to have a go now, and I'll work backwards. So I'll start where he is, and we'll bring it back a little bit.
Guys, it's Dad's turn, and he's just going to do a bit of chips. I'm going to keep the camera on the ball. Oh, I didn't get that ball. Did that go in the red? I didn't see it properly. Red.
I'll do one more.
Red.
Keep filming.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I just thought he was going to film that. Sorry.
So for me, I'm very much like that. I like picking a landing spot, picturing a shot.
Where did that go?
Just in the blue. Just trying to picture a shot, and then for me, it's what flight.
That went in. That went in the back.
Keep it on. Keep it on. Yeah, so I'm looking at what flight I need to play to create the run out and the shot. I'm seeing. So do I need it to come in a little bit lower, like that?
Yeah.
Or do I need it to come in
High into the red.
just a little bit higher? Yeah, a bit softer. And try and control flight.
You need to do it a bit higher. Yeah.
I'll do one more.
Yeah. Wait, what? You moved it a bit closer. You cheater.
No, I'm moving it back because you moved it back. I moved it forward. So for me again, yeah, I'm just playing this shot. Just not much to go over.
So I didn't keep him on then.
Flown that a bit too hard.
You can sit down there. You can see the white. Bit.
That is my bad shot. I get a little bit.
Where did that go? But which colour?
Oh, the black. So keep filming. So keep watching up here. So my bad shot, come closer, lad. My bad shot, Stella, is I get a little bit flippy with my hands, and I don't turn my body through. So I'm working on trying to turn my body at the same time. So that's my.
Can I go over here and back? No. So that's your.
So that's my feels and reels. So I'm feeling like I'm turning. Just popping it in.
That went in.
Yeah.
Now what?
So I've had a little go. I don't know much lad got on with the filming and some of the things I'm saying, but the things I'm working on are very much basics. and the things that we get lad working on, which is fundamentals. And I always tell him, and even with his long game, he can swing as hard as he wants, as long as he can keep his balance. And keeping that balance is mainly my way of trying to get him to work on his strike. So if his strike's good, we can get a little bit more consistency of distance. And he's already told you about moving his ball position back and forward, so he can. That's gone straight in the red. I've missed it. He what was I saying? Yeah, consistency in ball flight and his trajectory. So if we can get that strike right, that's a key for lad. Just get the dog out of his way. Come here, dog. Alright, I'm going to flip it round now and put it back on lad. So you can see there's another one he's got in. But again, it's very much all about his strike, and I mean that's as good as it gets. But I'm trying to, I don't know, the more I watch lad chip, and the more I watch him playing, the way he turns his body through the ball, it's something I need to work on. I mean, a little bit about, like, he's been playing now a year since Tiger won the Masters. That's what got him into it. And it's helping me. I've got down to +1 as we stand. And I think a lot of my improvements have come from watching him and then helping him with the basics. And I've found, again, learning and just working on fundamentals are key. If your basics are wrong, then you're going to struggle ultimately. But I mean, that's, is he ever going to miss any? We're going to challenge him now. We'll put it right to the back. Furthest one back now, so he's just trying to work on just landing it in the net. I mean, he's pretty good, isn't he? Threw that just a touch to the left. It wasn't bad for distance really, just a bit left. He'll do one more for you. What can you say about that? 2 in, yeah. He's had 3 shots. We've got 2 in. We'll do one from behind him just to show you his flight and everything. One more. He's starting to run. We'll probably stay here for another 5 minutes or so. Little and often. It's not bad effort. Yeah, you can see his hair's getting a bit wet now. The rain's quite fine. It's that, as the Peter Cardage, it's that fine stuff that soaks you through. Didn't quite throw that far enough, but yeah, this is us. If we get a chance, we'll come out here, we'll do some chipping and do some putting. And
I'm okay getting wet.
He's okay getting wet. That's why we're staying out a bit longer. But I've always told him, if he can, the way he hits the ball, and that'll be coming in later videos. Yeah, tip him out. It'll be coming in later videos, but the way he hits the ball off the tee, his edge is so consistent, and he's relatively long. So I tell him, and he'll say it himself, if he can chip and putt, or at no worse when he hits the green, great shot. 2 putt every green, he'll have a chance of winning every comp he plays in. But for him, but for him, you see the enjoyment of playing is key. But he will tell you he does enjoy winning. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop filming this now. He's gonna do a few more. He's gonna be out here another few more minutes before his mum shouts for tea. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. What they've got to do?
Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and hit that notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. They need to keep what?
The news.
Oh, I need to say that. Keep swinging, guys. Keep practicing, and